Hi everyone, so today we're going to be doing a husband tag video, and this is my husband Kamal. So I'm going to be asking him a series of questions, and I'll answer some too, I think. Where and how did we meet?
We met at a Capital Slam poetry show in downtown Ottawa.
Do you want to see the McDonald's thing? Okay, after okay, I'll tell that part. After he performed, he was smoking a cigarette behind the McDonald's, and I almost didn't talk to him because he was smoking a cigarette. I didn't like smokers. I still don't like smokers. And then I went up and I introduced myself. So that's how we officially met, but we saw each other first time in the Capital Slam poetry show. Okay. Did you know I was the one when we first met? You're not allowed looking at the thing.
No, I didn't know you were the one when we first met. What I do know is that after meeting you, the things that I did and the way I spoke to you and just how we interacted was totally different than the way I interacted with anybody else.
So now you know I'm the one.
In retrospect, looking back, those are all the telltale signs of, she's the one.
Okay. What was your first impression of me when you first saw me?
Damn, she fine as hell. I just, I love. The first thing I noticed from you were your eyes, so you look back and then, I'm like, who's that girl with the eyes?
With the eyes?
With the eyes. So,
okay.
Yeah,
So the first thing you noticed was my eyes. Okay, That was two questions in one then. Who said I love you first? This is a complicated story.
Okay, I said I love you first, but in my defense, it slipped out. It slipped out.
He tried to make up for it afterwards. He was like, when you love somebody, but you're not in love with them, he really tried to make up for it afterwards.
Hey man, what's with the expose?
Do you remember where we were?
We're at your house, were we not?
I was at my house and you were at your house.
Oh. No. Time out. Okay. We might have to edit this out, but.
Okay. But because the first time the words "I love you" ever came out of your mouth, we were on the phone.
Oh, not true. Okay, so
there were two different meanings, I guess, to "I love you." He said "I love you" like a friend, but I know he really meant like I'm falling in love with you, and this is just the prelude to "I love you." So that.
Alright.
Did you think I was gonna say it back? The first time you said it and you meant it, did you think I was gonna say it back?
I don't know. The thing is, it slipped out. So it wasn't like, oh, should I say it? What if she doesn't say it back? Nah, it just slipped out. And I definitely was not planning to say it, even though that might have been how I felt. I was not planning to say it at all. So, yeah.
Okay. What do we argue about the most?
What do we argue about the most?
We don't really argue that much.
Every time she makes juice, she always puts it in the freezer
to cool it off.
Yeah, but then you always forget it there, and by the time that I want juice, it's like rock solid ice, and so we argue about that.
Yeah, but it's just petty arguments. We don't really have any we don't have that many full blown arguments.
True.
We've had a couple, but not that many. Not on the regs. Who wears the pants in the relationship?
Of course I do. What do you mean? You only got skirts in your closet.
Okay. If I'm sitting in front of the TV, what am I watching?
Vlogs about pregnancy vlogs. What else?
Right.
Yeah,
I'm exposed.
That's pretty much it.
If you're sitting in front of the TV, you're watching NBA, you're watching World Star, you're watching.
Yeah, that seems about right.
You're on Facebook. Twitter, even though I don't understand why people tweet on the computer, but he does.
Okay, yo, listen, I don't tweet on the computer, okay? What's wrong with this girl, yo?
Okay. Describe me in one word.
Sunshine.
Stop. Okay, if I had to describe you in one word, storyteller.
Nice. I am a poet.
The cat's moving the camera.
Yo, cat.
Okay, last question. And this question's from Shauna. What was the sweetest thing, not traditionally romantic, that... Okay, I'll answer the question first, because what you did for me. So the sweetest thing that you ever did for me that's not traditionally romantic... I
don't even remember.
I've been thinking about this for 3 days. I don't understand why I can't.
What's the question?
What's the sweetest thing that you've ever done for me that's not traditionally romantic?
The sweetest thing that I've ever done for you that's not traditionally romantic.
Oh, I know. Because when we used to live in different neighborhoods, he used to ride bikes. He used to ride my brother's bike to my neighborhood at all hours of the night to come say hi.
Yeah.
In the rain.
I was a sucker.
Yep. And come to my house all the way in Hull from Ottawa, which is pretty far.
But
early in the morning.
But not riding the bike when you.
But not riding the bike.
When you lived in Hull, it was taking the bus.
Yeah. He took the bus, but he came to see me through some pretty hectic weather. So I think that's the non-traditionally romantic thing that he's done for me. What about you? What's the sweetest thing I've ever done for you that's not traditionally romantic?
For my birthday, she took all the poems that I had posted up on Facebook, printed them out, and made a scrapbook. So
which you don't even have anymore.
Yeah, I still gotta look for that. But that was the most, that was the most any girl's ever done for me. Like as far as putting in work, and not like going to the store and spending money. Yeah, that was the most non-traditionally romantic thing that ever that she'd ever done.
Yeah, so that was our husband tag video.
That was it?
Yeah, that's it.
Nice. I thought we were getting into some interrogations.
No. A lot of people get into interrogations, but we give our husbands enough of a hard time as it is. So, say bye, vibes.
Bye.
Bye.